Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video today, and in today's video we're going to be answering some personal questions which I asked you guys to ask me. So about a week ago I made an announcement on my Discord server basically saying to people, hey, I want to do another Q&A video, but this time I want to change it. I want to sort of like answer some personal questions. I did get this idea from Setagoya, so shout out to him for the idea. It's not really original, but I really did want to do it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to ask some personal questions. We're going to start off on Discord here. I did make an announcement on my community board on my YouTube channel in the community section. I did make an announcement saying I'm asking for questions. There's about 15 questions on there which I have to answer to, but first we're going to go ahead and start off with Discord, and we're going to go from the bottom and we're going to work our way up. First question comes from JoshBlocks95. This isn't really a personal question, but I will answer it. And he asked, what cars do you own? So, me myself, I own one car, and that is a 1996 Ford Laser. I think it's a 1.6 litre petrol engine. It's a really good car. It had 4 new tires on it when I got it, and also had a new clutch, which is really good. And also I drive manual. If you guys don't know already, I drive a manual car. It's a really good car, and but it does leak somewhere in the boot, so that's a real shame. But like, yeah, so that's not very good. Next question comes from Chloe, and he/she asks, "What is your IRL name?" I said, Joey. It's just Joey. I've actually said this quite a lot of times on my stream. It is Joey. It's Joey. Next one also comes from Josh Blocks, and he said, "Do you live in an urban area or in the middle of nowhere?" Sort of. Well, I do live out of the country, but I would say, I don't know, suburban? I don't know. I don't know how urban or suburban sort of works. But I don't live in town. I live just out of town, so I think I would say suburban. I don't really know, man. I mean, come on, man. I don't really know. I think I do live out of town, though. I just live out of town, so yeah. Pack asked, do you enjoy life? I don't know. Yeah, of course I enjoy life. I don't know what sort of question he was trying to ask, but yeah, of course I enjoy life. I've never really had depression in my whole life. I've actually never ever had depression before. But yeah, I do enjoy life. It's a very good thing, so yeah. Kiwi Thumbnail Editor, aka Sammy Plays, asks, what do you plan to do for the future of your channel, and are you going to play other games to expand your community? Now, this question is actually a really good question. It's not really personal again. This is just a question I would be asked on a day-to-day basis. The future plans for my channel I still haven't yet decided on them. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. But I do know I want to keep streaming for as long as I possibly can. So even when I leave high school and get a job, I will still be streaming. And also be doing streams and all that. So, and I do want to expand my community, but I'm thinking about maybe going to Minecraft when I just, before I do that, I want to gain a bit more followers on Roblox. But yeah, I do want to try to go to Minecraft and see what happens there, so yeah. Odd asks, what made you move to Q1 after How to Block in the Rusty Bandits? So, in Rusty Bandits, I didn't personally own that channel myself. I made that channel ages and ages ago. That was my first ever YouTube channel. I didn't own it myself. I was in collaboration with another person. I think I made that channel about 5 years ago. This wasn't actually my channel. I was in a collaboration with another guy. We both owned the channel like 50-50. And some things started to happen which I weren't really happy with. And long story short, I did leave the channel because of that. Because it's just, I wasn't happy with what my other friend was implying. And I wasn't really happy with what his ideas were. I did approach him about it, but that didn't seem to do anything, so that's sort of why I moved. And I moved from How to Blocks because that channel was actually supposed to be a tutorial channel. I was supposed to upload tutorials about Roblox games and all that. That's why I called it How to Blocks. However, I never actually made any tutorial videos. I think I made about 3 tutorial videos on that channel, and that's about it. So the whole purpose of the channel really just poof, it was gone like that straight away. So I thought it's not really worth continuing. So I'm gonna make a new channel called Kiwi1. It took me a day to figure out like what name I wanted my new channel to be, and I came up with Kiwi1, and I've been doing that ever since. So yeah. Overcooked Waffle asks, why do people steal your content? Now, not many people have actually stolen my content from me. I have had a few people. I had one guy who stole my Dungeon Quest thumbnail from me and was using it in his streams. He'd been using it for about 3 months without me knowing. So I went in there, I warned him that if he didn't change the thumbnails, I would copy strike his videos. He never changed the videos, so I ended up copy striking him. He got two copyright strikes. It's great to see YouTube actually did something about that, which I was happy with. But that guy got 2 copyright strikes. I had another guy who was using my logo without like me knowing, and he was uploading his own videos. And at first I said to this guy, yo, can you please change this, otherwise I will need to report you. He ended up coming into my stream. I was like, yeah, dude, just let me know before you do anything so that I know you're not trying to copy my style or what I do. So I just confronted him, and yeah, he's still using my thumbnail. He's still using my logo, but I did say to him, look, it's okay if you can use it, but you will need to change it at some point. Rolet asked, do you ever get tired of streaming Roblox? Yes, I have got tired of streaming Roblox actually a bit. There's been some times where I've wanted to stream Minecraft, and there's this new game I want to stream called Human Full Flat. Once I actually get it, I do want to stream with you guys, because I personally think it would be quite funny, and you guys would personally like it. So, I do want to try to do some other games other than Roblox in the future. But yeah, sometimes I do get tired of Roblox, and I'm just thinking I don't really feel like streaming Roblox today and all that. But, yeah. I was going to be asked, what do you hate about yourself? What do I hate about myself? I think the thing I really hate about myself is my hairline. I mean, just look at this. Look at that. That's the one thing I really hate about myself. I hate my hairline. It's like a receding hairline. I don't really want it, but I mean, I'm still stuck with it. So that's the one thing I do really hate about myself. Overcooked Waffle asks, what are you hoping for in the future? Now, in the future, I've already got things set out for the future. I already know what I'm going to do, and most of the things we've sorted out. So in the future, I do want to be a truck driver. It may sound a bit weird for someone wanting to be a truck driver, but really the job is very easy to get, and it pays quite well too. I've looked at the pay, and it's really, really good, and I just like the idea of driving really big trucks. I really do like that idea. I do really want to be a truck driver, so yeah, just the idea of driving big trucks, I just really like. Homescapey asked, what is your favorite movie? I don't really have a favorite movie, but I would have to say I do like this recent movie called 1917. It's a really, really cool movie. It is, I think it's R13, and obviously you have to be 13 to see it. So yeah. Overcooked Waffle also asks, what is your fear? Now, I have a fear. I do have arachnophobia, which is fear of spiders, but I also have a fear called tomophobia, and it's not really... Tomophobia isn't really well known that much because not many people have it. Tomophobia is basically the fear of having surgery, and I sort of have that because when I broke my thumb here, I need to remember which one it was. Pretty sure it was my right hand. I broke my thumb on my right hand, and it had completely gone out of the growth plate, and they had to put it back in. And I was like super scared that was gonna really hurt. It was gonna be painful, and yeah, it turns out it wasn't really that painful. It was a bit painful, but I'm still afraid of getting like that sort of thing done and having surgery, because you never know what's gonna happen. But yeah, that's just my fear. So yeah. Overcooked Waffle. I thought I had a limit for this. Oh my gosh. Doesn't matter. Overcooked Waffle asks, who do you have a relationship with IRL? I don't really have a relationship with anyone right now. I just want to get school over and done with before I get into a relationship. So yeah, that's sort of what I'm planning at the moment. Homescapey asks, do you have good grades in school? Not really, no. I'm not really that good in school. I haven't really passed a lot or anything. Last year, the year of 2019, I actually did pass that year. The year before that, I actually failed because, yeah, I'm just not really that good at school. But, in 2019, I actually, I passed that year, so I was extremely happy for that. I was really, really proud of my achievements from that, so yeah. Seta asks, any long-term life goals? This is relating back to one of the questions that Overcooked Waffle asked. My life goal is basically just to be a really, really good truck driver, driving big trucks, or even, if possible, be a streamer full-time, but there's no real chance of that happening. There's no real big chance of that happening, but I'm still trying my best. I'll do my best and see where it gets me. I was going to be asking, do you have family in other countries? Yes, I do. I have family in Europe. There's quite a bit of family in Europe. I have family in Australia, and yeah, mainly Europe and Australia. That's basically where like my family is, but yeah, that's where some family is, but most family is either here in New Zealand or Australia, so yeah. Setagoya asks, what is your opinion on the LGBT plus community? Well, it's very gay.
Okay, this is epic.
Nah, but in all seriousness, I don't really know what you mean by that sort of question, like what you like think of it, do you support it? What I can say about it is that, yeah, I support it. I'm not gay myself, I'm straight, I will always be straight. Yeah, I do support it, like, I'm not, like, against gay people or anything. I do support it, I really do support it. If you say to me, listen, I'm gay, I'm lesbian, I'm bisexual, transgender, I wouldn't see you in any other way, I'll just see you as the same person you are, so it doesn't really change how I look at you or how I see you, so no, yeah, I really support it. Josh asks, do you have a sister? No, I don't have a sister, and he also asks, why do you think rugby is a good sport? I don't know, it says rugby is, like, that's the sport of New Zealand, that's our national sport. Rugby is well known in New Zealand because we have a team called the All Blacks, and they win quite a lot. The number one in the world, All Blacks, is the New Zealand team, and it's just, that's our national sport really, and I do really like watching rugby. I do find that entertaining. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to YouTube, see if there are any other questions on here, so we're gonna go ahead and go to YouTube. So, EBR asks, can you show us your brother or siblings? I can't right now because I'm home alone, so unfortunately I can't, I'm sorry. What's your first real name? Like I said, it is Joey, and lots of people have asked that. Jack Tiz asks, where do you live? I live in New Zealand, I live in the South Island, but I'm not going to go into too much depth about it, so yeah. Thero asks, most embarrassing moment in public. The most embarrassing moment in public was probably when I was around 8 or 9 years old and I went to Fiji for a holiday. I was doing something really stupid, and so there were two pools, and in between the pool there was like small little things separating it, and I used to try and like tightrope walk across that, and so I was doing that just while we woke up, we went to have breakfast, and I was doing that, but then I slipped and fell into the pool with all my clothes on, and the thing is, I was right in front of, it was extremely busy in the restaurant at that time because everyone was having breakfast, so I slipped and fell in, and everyone just saw me fall in, and at that point I couldn't really swim, so my dad rushed over and got me out of the pool, and everyone was just looking, and that was probably the most embarrassing moment of my life, just when I was like 8 or 9, but yeah. Crazy Kebab asks, what is your age? I'm currently 16, but I'm going to be 17 in April, so yeah. Is your water wet? Yes, well, last time I checked it's wet. I don't think I've ever had dry water. I think I had dry water back in April of last year, but I'm pretty sure it is wet. Which one of your fans did you meet in person besides Brian? I've actually never met Brian in person. We were going to meet in person. I ended up going to the town he lived in, and I called him up and I was like, yo, do you want to meet? I'm going to be here for like half an hour. And he's like, no, I'm out of town. And that was the one day where he had to be out of town. So, no, I haven't met any of my fans in public yet. But, yeah, I'm hoping to do, I don't know, meet up when I get old enough. I don't know. But, yeah, it's still work in progress. Hannah asks, what's your favorite color? As you guys know, it's orange because orange cheer. My logo's orange. This is yellow though. That's the closest I could get to the color orange. Well, hello. But yeah, my cheer's orange, my logo's orange, my avatar's orange. I like the color orange. A random mini explorer asks, tell us something only a few of your fan base know. Okay, well, I'm actually part Scottish. I've had family that have come from Scotland, so I'm actually part Scottish. So, and you can tell because I really like this Scottish dish called haggis. You don't really want to know what that is, but it's really, really nice. And I've also had, yeah, it's just, I'm part Scottish, so yeah. But anyway, that is it for today's video. That's all the questions which I have gotten. So thank you guys very much for watching today's video. I really, really do appreciate it. This was a really nice video to make. Not really many personal questions. There were a few. Some I didn't answer because they were too personal. Like I said, I did have my limit on what sort of questions I would ask. But yeah, so this, that's basically what all the questions I'm going to ask now. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys do go ahead and like and subscribe to push notifications so you know when I upload videos. A lot more videos coming soon. Also, go check me out on Twitch as well. Go ahead and follow me on Twitch. Thank you guys very much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a very nice day, and goodbye.